Welcome to Money First CEO, the podcast for business owners ready to run their business like a boss and make their money work smarter, not harder. I'm Harman Johnston, bookkeeper, profit first professional, business coach, and mum of two from Sydney, Australia. I've built a thriving business by mastering money habits and systems that create real freedom. This show will help you take control of your finances so you can build a business and life that truly works for you. Every episode delivers one powerful takeaway you can action right away for more clarity, confidence, and cash. And from time to time, I'll be joined by special guests, fellow entrepreneurs, experts, and real business owners, sharing their money wins, lessons, and insights to inspire your next move. Because when you put money first, you unlock the options and freedom you deserve. So hit follow, grab your coffee, and let's dive in. Hey there, and welcome back to the Money First CEO. And today we're going to talk about what it's actually like to work with a professional bookkeeper. Because a lot of business owners think they know, and most of them are wrong. When people hear bookkeeper, they think data entry, reconciliation, BAS, compliance. They think back-end admin. But working with the right professional bookkeeper is not about admin. It's about clarity. It's about leadership. It's about removing the low-level financial stress that you've normalized over time. So today I want to walk you through what it's really like and what it should feel like. So first, let's address the reality. Most business owners come to a bookkeeper in one of these three states. Either they're overwhelmed, or they've been avoiding the numbers for way too long, or they're growing fast but feeling financially messy. They usually say something like, I think you're doing okay, but I'd like to do better, or I'm not sure, or I haven't looked properly in a while, or I just need someone to sort it out. That last sentence tells me everything, because what they're actually saying is, I'm tired of carrying this mentally. Working with a professional bookkeeper should feel like taking off a backpack you didn't realize was heavy. Let's talk about what changes first. Visibility. When you're doing your own books or ignoring them, everything feels blurry. You check your bank balance, you hope it's enough, you make decisions based on what's in the account. But once a professional bookkeeper is involved, numbers become structured, clean, and reliable. You stop guessing, you start knowing. You know what's profit, what's tax, what's operating expenses, what's owners pay, what's actually available. That reduces stress. Because uncertainty is more stressful than reality, even if reality needs fixing. The second shift is emotional. Yes, emotional. Because money carries emotion, when business owners manage their own books, they avoid logging in, delay reconciliation, feel embarrassed about messy accounts, and hope nothing major is wrong. That low-level avoidance creates background anxiety. Working with a professional bookkeeper replaces avoidance with a rhythm. You know someone is reviewing, you know someone is reconciling, and they're watching trends, and that creates calm. Not because money becomes perfect, but because it becomes monitored. Businesses feel safer. Now let's talk about what it's not. Working with a professional bookkeeper is not about you dumping receipts and disappearing. It's not about just tell me what I owe. And it's definitely not outsourcing responsibility. A great bookkeeper doesn't remove you from your numbers. They bring you closer, but in a structured way. You're still a CEO, you still make decisions, but now those decisions are based on clean data. Instead of instinct, here's what it looks like when it's done well. Monthly reporting, not a 14-page PDF. Clear summaries, clear margins, clear cash position, conversations. Your operating expenses have increased 8% in the last quarter. Your profit percentage has dropped slightly. Let's look at why. You have room to increase owners' pay safely. Leadership support, strategic clarity, and that's different from DIY bookkeeping at midnight or on the weekends. Now let's address the DIY mindset. Some business owners think, I can do it myself and save money. And yes, technically you can. But here's the question, at what cost? If you're spending 5 hours a month on bookkeeping, what is your hourly rate as a CEO? What strategic work are you not doing? What revenue opportunities are you delaying? And more importantly, what mistakes are you missing? Because bookkeeping isn't just data entry. It's categorization, it's compliance, it's timing, it's allocation, and small errors compound. A professional bookkeeper isn't just saving you time, they're protecting accuracy, and accuracy protects profit. There's also accountability. When you work alone, it's easy to delay. When someone else is reviewing monthly, rhythm builds, deadlines get met, allocations happen, reviews become consistent, and structure replaces chaos. And that's powerful because discipline is easier when it's supported. Now let's talk about the deeper benefit. Decision-making improves. When your numbers are current and clear, you can answer questions like, can I afford to hire? Can I increase marketing spend? Can I raise my own pay? Can I reduce workload safely? Without clarity, those decisions feel risky. With clarity, they become calculated, and calculated decisions build confident CEOs. I've had clients say, I didn't even realize how much mental space this was taking, or I sleep better knowing it's handled properly. Or for the first time, I feel like I'm running a business, not chasing invoices. And that's what working with the right bookkeeper should feel like. Not transactional, supportive, structured, calm. And here's something important. A professional bookkeeper doesn't just record history. They help you shape the future. Because when your numbers are clean and current, forecasting becomes possible, profit planning becomes possible, and cash flow planning becomes possible. You move from reactive to proactive, and that's the real upgrade. So what's the core takeaway today? Working with a professional bookkeeper is not about outsourcing admin. It's about installing clarity, rhythm, and financial leadership. It's about removing avoidance. It's about protecting profit. It's about freeing up mental capacity. And it's about building a business that pays you properly. So here's your one takeaway from today's episode. Ask yourself honestly, am I avoiding my numbers because I don't want to deal with them alone? If the answer is yes, that's data. You don't need to carry it alone. And you want ongoing practical money leadership guidance like this, follow the podcast and listen weekly. Because the more you step into financial clarity, the powerful your business becomes. I'll see you in the next episode of the Money First CEO Reset series. And if at any point you would like to have a call about seeing how Blue Bookkeepers can assist, then follow the show notes and book in a discovery call with me. See you next week. Thanks for hanging out with me on Money First CEO. If you got value from this episode, hit subscribe, drop a 5-star review, and share it with someone who's building their business too. All the goodies are in the show notes, and you can find me on socials for more tips and tools to help you. Until next time, keep putting money first, and the rest will follow.